is a vlog. Man, Atlanta is such a nice city. Why didn't I know about that? This is gonna sound pretty ignorant of me, but I guess the impression that I always got was that Atlanta was sort of a dump. But it's actually a really gorgeous city. This was my first time there. My first time in Georgia, actually. So I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly getting around to every state in the U.S. Over halfway there. But it was also my first time at Final Round 2 weekends ago now, which is a fighting game tournament, a big one out of ATL, the first Street Fighter V premiere event for the CPT season. Just a big tournament all around. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be my last one, not by choice either. Larry Shimblanka, the TO for Final Round, kind of retired the tournament, said turnout has been down recently, and it seems like there's been some drama in recent years I'm not privy to. Still, it's a big shame, because the tournament was really well run. Like, everyone got some shine, all the games, everyone's games got some shine. It was fucking hype. Played a bunch of Soul Calibur 6 when I wasn't, you know, busting shoe leather, burning shoe leather, however that goes, taking photos. I'm going to talk more about Soul Calibur 6 after I get back from PAX, because maybe they'll have a new build with Zasalamel, maybe some others. The big thing was the Battle of Gods, though. Goichi and Sonic Fox. Melty Blood, and all-around anime god, and Sonic Fox, the top Skullgirls player, tyrant of the Netherrealm scene. They've been talking some trash, some light smack talk, going back and forth for that top spot in Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And it finally happened. They have a 1st to 10 exhibition at Final Round in Dragon Ball. And it's great, because DBFZ is bringing so many different fighting game communities or sub-communities together and blending, like, different elements. Like, it's got this franticness and, like, the big setups and the team compositions of a hyper fighter like Marvel, and we know Sonic Fox is an insane Skullgirls player. It was amazing in Marvel Infinite for its short life, but it's got a lot of anime flavor too, obviously, you know, being a Dragon Ball game by Arc System. But it's baked into the movement, how the aggression plays out with these insane block strings, so that's all Goichi's territory. That's kind of his stomping grounds, is anime. And you have all this smack talk going on between them, and that's all super fun. It's just building the hype. And it's this big fever pitch exhibition. So it's Fox's hit, his 16, and his Goku Black, Goichi's Adult Gohan, who seems to be just like the biggest problem in the game right now. His Cell and Vegeta. And, like, yeah, Adult Gohan, that's a problem. Android 16's right up there. They're looking like the 2 best characters in the game. Adult Gohan especially, though, just has, like, the sickest, most ridiculous block string pressure that I have ever seen. If you start blocking against him, you are going to get hit sooner or later. It's gonna happen. You cannot block him forever. And 16 is just gonna make you guess and hold everything, so it becomes, like, who's gonna get the first touch, and who is gonna pop level 1 sparking, and who is gonna kill the problem first. And it's, like, that exhibition is one of the hypest things that I have seen at a tournament. People were going ballistic. It was awesome! Oh, it was so good! And Goichi wins 10-4, which, man, that's a blowout that I don't think anybody expected. But it didn't end there, because these are the 2 best DBFZ players on the planet, and they proved exactly why, because they met again later that weekend in grand finals of the tournament proper, with Fox in winners, Goichi in losers, and Sonic Fox. But then clearly made some adaptations just a couple of days. But Goichi resets the bracket on him 3-0, and then wins, I think it was 3-2. I think in the second set, still pretty much had Fox's number. It was looking a little bit closer. It's still, he went 16-5 or 16-6 over a weekend, which is nuts. No, like, I've never seen anybody manhandle Fox in any game like that. And this grand final set was even nuttier than the first to 10 exhibition, the Battle of the Gods. Like, the most insane play was Fox falling out of I think it was a level 3 super, sparking up, vanishing behind Goichi's Adult Gohan mid-super with his Android 16, and he has the wherewithal, he has the presence of mind to not just start a bread and butter that's not going to kill. He is so composed in this insane situation, in this incredibly intense match, that he goes, I'm going to kill the problem, I'm going to get rid of it right now. Does 16's self-destruct super that kills instantly and puts Android 16 on 1 HP with all blue health. He kills Adult Gohan. He takes care of the problem, and I've never seen a room come alive like that. Yo! Unfortunately, he starts the next round kind of greedy, pop sparking, thinking he's going to get back all this blue health that 16 is missing, and just immediately gets red. 16 gets hit as soon as sparking is popped, gets killed, kind of wastes sparking, wastes that level of sparking too. But man, that self-destruct was so good! This was the second major for Dragon Ball FighterZ after Winter Brawl, and this game is legit. This game is the hypest shit. If Marvel had to die, I'm glad the Ghost of Marvel lives on in this. So that was final round. You know, everything else is sick. I don't want to downplay everything else too much. Like, you had Kazunoko losing in Guilty Gear for what feels like the first time at a major that I can remember, to an American at that, which is nuts. Feels like Kazunoko's Raven always shows up and just kind of bodies everyone. But no, not this time. It was a pretty sick grand final set. Street Fighter was hype as always, and Justice hype as always. But I don't want to spend too much time on that, because I think the big marquee thing that weekend was the Battle of the Gods, and then that grand final set, and just the story of DBFZ being this hype-ass game. Like, if I saw one match while I was at final round, I would be happy if it was just that. You had folks jumping out of their chairs, putting their arms in the air to give Fox their energy, doing Kamehamehas. It's so legit. It was screaming to Cell's intro and booing people if they skipped that intro. It was so hype. It was real hype. That was 99% of my weekend. I went to the CDC building, kind of toward the David Spencer CDC Museum, which is fun. I tried on a BSL 4 suit, and those things are no joke. They are heavy, and I just about broke a sweat trying to get into one. So that was the experience. I wanted to do more around Atlanta, but didn't really get the chance to. My flight Monday didn't leave until late at night, so Monday was going to be my, you know, kind of go around, explore, find some photo spots, that kind of thing. Like, there's this one place, it's an abandoned waterworks facility that was designated a historic site, and it's all overgrown, and all of the structures there are all, you know, covered in not just overgrowth but also graffiti underneath, and it's really cool. So I was gonna spend a lot of time just breaking my new D750 in and taking a lot of photos, but the weather Monday was horrendous. Like, there were actually tornado warnings for the early afternoon, and it was just shitty and overcast and rainy all day, so kind of a missed opportunity there. But I might just be going back for DreamHack in a couple of months, and if not then I'm gonna be back in Atlanta eventually, I think. Because, like I said, it's actually a pretty nice city. But next up is going to be Boston, because I am in town for PAX right now when this goes up. Woo! I'm probably on a train as this is going up, or I just arrived. I hope there's no more snow, because I imagine City is just Phendrana drifts right now. Alright, so that's going to be it for me for now. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.